Teri, thank you. I'm really grateful to the two of you for now several years for heading up our STEM Council, and I'm really appreciative to all of the members from the business community, from our schools, from our higher ed institutions, and others. We are really, really grateful for all the work that the members of the STEM Council are doing. Let me just take a minute and tell you why it's so important to me personally that this group is doing the work that it's doing, and to give you a little bit of a highlight of a little bit of an overview of some of the work that's underway in Delaware. So first of all, I think you can make a very good argument. It's actually not my argument. It's an argument that was made by a couple of professors from MIT about 2 years ago. They wrote a great book called The Second Machine Age. And I would tell you their names, but they have very complicated Scandinavian names, and I can't remember the names of the authors, but trust me, a couple of professors from MIT. And what they argue is that there's probably never been a better time to be somebody with the right skills, and there's probably never been a worse time to be somebody without the right skills. And that's the real world that our students are going to be graduating into. And so much of that has to do with having the background and the knowledge to do the science, technology, engineering, and math jobs of the future. And Senator Carper was right. When we think about all the jobs that are being created, college credits under their belt, and they'll also have a hardcore credential that they can take to an employer that proves to the employer that they can actually do, the very specific work that's required. So the Cisco Networking Academy is one example of it. Beyond that program, we've gone in 2 years from 800 to about 2,700 to celebrate the expansion there, and I met a bunch of students who were taking courses in electrical. Basically, these are high school sophomores, juniors, seniors who were taking these classes, they're college classes, while at high school. So some really exciting work there as well. There are a bunch of these programs, but they're all with the same thing. We want to give our students the opportunity, while they're still in high school, to gain exposure to what college is all about, to take advanced classes, to challenge themselves. And for one thing, it means college is going to be less expensive, because by the time they finish high school, they're already going to have the college credits under their belt, and they will have taken these more rigorous classes. So a number of programs like that underway, great partnership with Junior Achievement as well. And then, finally, and I'll use this as a segue to introduce David, this partnership with Ashland to recognize great teachers who are teaching the STEM subjects, elementary, now middle, and also high school teachers who are being recognized for their work. And we are incredibly grateful to you and to the folks that are back in your schools and maybe not winning this award tonight, but we know there's amazing education going on throughout Delaware. And the experience you give and to see these students light up when they have the opportunity to learn from great teachers, when they're learning things that are going to be relevant, frankly, for the rest of their lives, it must make it worthwhile for our educators and for me when I visit our schools and I meet these students and I see how excited they are. This is why we go to work here. This is why we go to work here. And so our partnership with the business community is extraordinarily important. For one thing, it really helps us know that what we're teaching our kids is actually going to be valued in the marketplace today and next year and the year after that. And we realize, that's not the only reason that we send kids to school for lots of reasons, including being good citizens and just, sort of having a baby, learning how to think. But there's no question that when we have our partnerships with the business community who are helping to inform the kind of curriculum that's being taught, it makes it, all the more valuable. And to have a company like Ashland, and Ashland specifically, take the lead and basically step up and say, we want our thing in this community to be to recognize these great STEM teachers, because we know how important it is for our future that we have a great workforce to come. is fantastic. And as somebody who has had the chance to tour some of Ashland's labs in Delaware, to see the kinds of products that are being developed there, and to meet the scientists who are involved, and thinking about products not just for next year or the year after, but literally thinking, many years out. And the fact that that work is happening right here in Delaware has got, really should make us all proud, because we love being associated with world-class companies, and Ashland is one of these world-class companies. So I just want, David, you to know how incredibly appreciative I am, not only for your support of this, particular awards program, but really for the presence of Ashland in Delaware. There's a very proud history, that goes back a long time to Hercules, and Ashland is really taking it all to the next level. So with that, I have the honor of introducing David Neuberger, who is the Vice President and the General Manager in the Ashland Specialties Company. Industrial Specialties. I was so close.